Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Future I. Dear students, in this class I am going to explain previous year board exam problems of the chapter circles, and all problems I am going to explain in one shot. There are no such many problems in this chapter, hence let me complete in one shot itself. First problem. In the given figure, PQ and RS are two parallel tangents to a circle with center O and another tangent AB with point of contact C intersecting PQ at A and RS at B. Prove that angle AOB equals to 90 degree. 3-mark problem asked in the year 2019 March. Children, it is the given figure. So to understand this problem, you have to look at the figure carefully. In the figure, PQ and RS are two parallel tangents to a circle with center O. It means here there is a circle with center O and PQ and RS. These two lines are tangents to this circle. Tangent means a line which intersects circle at one point. If you look at PQ line, it is intersecting circle at point X, hence PQ is tangent. Similarly, RS is intersecting circle at only one point Y, hence RS is also tangent. And another tangent AB with point of contact C intersecting PQ at A and RS at B. Other than these two parallel tangents, we have another tangent, that is AB. This AB intersecting circle at point C, and this C they called as point of contact, and the tangent AB intersecting PQ line at point A and RS line at point B. These are the given things in the problem. Now we have to prove that angle AOB equals to 90 degree. I mean this angle is equals to 90 degree. How to prove that? For that, so let us follow the steps. First, let me write up the given things. The given things are PQ and RS are two parallel tangents to a circle with center O. Tangent AB with point of contact C intersect PQ at A and RS at B. Next step is to prove. They clearly said in the problem AOB equals to 90 degree. So to prove this, we have to take the help of the construction, that is, look at the figure, join OC. So that you write up here, join OC. Next, let us move on to proof part, children. So here, first we have to compare triangle AOX and AOC and show these two triangles are congruent. So look at the figure, which triangles we wanted to show as congruent, identify those triangles. See the triangle which I shaded in green color and the triangle which I shaded in orange color. Compare these two triangles and show these two are congruent. Here we can show these two triangles are congruent in very simple way. Look at here. First let me write AX is equals to AC. These two will be equal because A is external point for the circle and the tangents drawn from external point to a circle are equal. I repeat, tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Hence, AX is equals to AC. Write up that and write the proper reason also. Length of tangents drawn from an external point are equal. Next, OX is equals to OC because these two are radii of the same circle. And next, OA is common for both the triangles. OA is equals to OA. Reason is common side. Now look at here. We have showed 3 pair of corresponding sides are equal. Hence, we can easily write these two triangles are congruent under SSS congruence rule. When triangles are congruent, all its corresponding angles and corresponding sides are equal. But which is helpful for us, let us consider that. Here I am considering this angle, this. I mean XAO is equals to CAO, means this angle. These two angles will be equal under CPCT. XAO equals to CAO. Next, we have to look at here. Now, angle XAC. Where is XAC? Here, this full angle. This is XAC angle. Now, this angle I can split as two angles. See, XAO, this angle, and CAO, this angle. Isn't it? This main angle I can split as sum of these two angles. That is what I have did here. Next, now in the place of XAO, I will substitute CAO itself, because just now in the earlier slide we have proved that angle XAO equals to angle CAO. Just look at here. Just now we have proved here XAO equals to CAO, isn't it? Hence, in the place of XAO, I can substitute CAO. Yeah, in this place, let me substitute CAO. I substituted. Now let me add these two children. CAO plus CAO is equals to 2 times of CAO. CAO is nothing but OAC. However, you can name the angles. And let me call this as equation number 1. Observe this properly, children. This is very, very important. See, XAC angle means this full angle I have proved is equals to 2 times of this angle. Okay. Now what you have to do is, similarly, by comparing these two angles, I mean these two triangles, not angles, by comparing these two triangles, I can write YBC, means this full angle I can write it as 2 times of this angle. I repeat again, this full angle means YBC, I can write it as 2 times of OBC, means this angle. How we have proved by comparing these two triangles. In similar way we can do this, but no need to do all those steps here. Just you write off like this. Similarly, YBC we can prove as 2 times of OBC, and this you call it as equation number 2. Next, let me add these two equations, and you are familiar with adding the equations. Left hand side add to left hand side, and right hand side things add to right hand side. Hence, I'll get it here. Angle XAC plus angle YBC is equals to 2 times of OAC plus 2 times of OBC. And next, here I can take 2 as common factor. So if I take 2 outside, so this will be left out. OAC plus OBC. And next, understanding is very important. These two angles, I mean XAC XAC means this angle, and YBC means this angle, and these two angles are angles on the same side of the transversal. They clearly said in the problem PQ is parallel to RS, and we can assume AB is a transversal. Then these two angles are angles on the same side of the transversal. Therefore, the sum of angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree. Hence, in this place I can write 180 degree. Next, this 2 you transfer this side, it becomes to denominator. And here you give the proper reason, children, what I said. So it has become to denominator. Now let me simplify. 2 ones are and 2 90s are 180. So finally we can write this as OAC plus OBC equals to 90 degree. Next, we have to take this triangle. In triangle AOB, see, which I shaded in green color, children. You can easily identify the figures which you wanted to compare when I shade it. So in this triangle, 3 angles are there. Can you name which are those 3 angles? AOB angle, this. Next, OBA angle, and next OAB angle. Isn't it? These 3 angles, sum is 180 degree. This is the basic concept that you learnt in 8th standard as well as in 9th standard. In a triangle, 3 angle sum is 180 degree. Let me write all 3 angles. See here, I have written AOB plus OAC. OAC. I can write it as OAC or else OAB, whatever. However you write, we give the full importance to middle letter itself. It becomes to angle A itself. Similarly here OBC. You can write it as OBC or else OBA. However you can write, it's not a problem. Why I have written like this itself? Because here we have proved OAC plus OBC equals to 90 degree. In this place, I mean this I can replace by 90 degree. That's why I have written like this, that's all. Now let me replace this one by 90 degree, children. So I have written here 90 degree because this is the reason that we have proved it here. Next, this 90 degree you just transfer this side, children. It will become minus 90. Now subtract these two. So we get AOB equals to 90 degree. This is what we wanted to be proved. Children, this is a quite lengthy problem. So you have to practice very well. Just let me remind you how I have proved this. See, first I have taken these 2 triangles and I have showed these 2 triangles are congruent, and later on I have showed this angle XAC is equals to 2 times of OAC. Next, similarly, YBC angle we can write it as 2 times of OBC angle. After getting these 2, I have added both the equations, and next I have got OAC plus OBC equals to 90 degree. Next, I have taken the triangle which I shaded here in green color and applied angle sum property of a triangle, and I led to the answer what we wanted to prove. Next, let me move on to the another problem. 2 concentric circles of radii 5 cm and 3 cm are drawn. Find the length of chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. 3 mark problem, 2019 June. I mean they asked in the year 2019 June. Figure is not given, children. You have to draw the proper figure. See, in the problem they clearly talked about 2 concentric circles. Concentric circle means circles which have the same center but different radii. Hence we can draw the figure like this. There are 2 circles. For both the circle, center is same, that is O itself here. And greater circle radii. So let me just show for you. Greater circle radii is 5 cm and smaller circle radius is 3 cm. Children, radius is singular, radii is plural. So mind it that. And find the length of a chord of larger circle, and that must touch the smaller circle. Hence I have drawn AB. which is touching the smaller circle. Means you have to draw this line like this itself. It has to touch the smaller circle. And AB is chord for longer circle also. So those are the things you wanted to keep it in the mind, and you have to draw the proper figure. Now what we wanted to find means the length of AB. So for that, first let me write up the given things. Given things are capital R equals to 5 cm. So that is understood, children. Capital R means that is the larger circle radii, and smaller R means that is radius of the smaller circle, and AB is chord of larger circle. Children, I repeat, capital R is radius of larger circle, small r is radius of smaller circle, and AB is chord of larger circle. What we have to find is, that is the length of AB. So to find length of AB, we have to take the help of the construction. For that, look at the figure, children. First join OA, next OB, and next OP. These are the things you wanted to do. I repeat again, look at here, join OA, OB, and OP. Next, let us move on to proof section, children. So here they clearly mention OP is perpendicular to AB. Why? Because radius of a circle is perpendicular to the tangent. AB is chord for larger circle, but AB is tangent to the smaller circle, isn't it? So tangent means, I already repeated, a line which intersects the circle at one point. It is intersecting the smaller circle at point P. Hence, AB is tangent. OP is what? Radius. So radius intersecting tangent, it makes 90-degree angle here. Hence, we can say that OP is perpendicular to AB. And next, we can write AP is equals to BP, and this you call it as equation number 1. Why AP is equals to BP means, in 9th standard you have studied a theorem in circle chapter, perpendicular drawn from center to chord, AB is bisects the chord. It means whenever you draw a perpendicular from center to chord, that perpendicular divides the chord into two equal parts. Hence, we can write it as AP is equals to BP. This is a very important thing you wanted to understand in this problem, children. So next, you have to take this triangle, OAP triangle. So OAP triangle is right angle triangle. Just look at the figure, this triangle which I shaded in green color. And this is right angle triangle. Hence, we can apply Pythagoras concept. That is, OA square equals to AP square plus OP square. So OA is hypotenuse here because the side which is opposite to 90-degree. So its square is equals to sum of squares of other two sides. So other two sides are AP and OP. Hence, AP square plus OP square. Next, let me substitute the values, children. OA, look at the figure. OA is radius of larger circle. Hence, OA values 5 cm. Hence, pi square. So, AP value we don't know. Let it be AP square itself. OP, look at the figure. OP is radius of smaller circle. Hence, we can write it as 3 square. Now, let me simplify. 5 square means 25. 3 square means 9. Next, this 9 transfer to this side. We get 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9 means 16. And next, this square you transfer this side. We get root 16. So, root 16 has exact value, that is 4 centimeter. Therefore, AP value we have got 4 centimeter. This value is 4 centimeter. So next, Now AB we can write it as AP plus BP. Look at the figure. This is AB. AB we can write it as the sum of AP and BP. And in the last slide we have proved that AP equals to BP, because I said reason that perpendicular drawn from center to a chord bisects the chord. Hence, in the place of BP, I can write AP. Why I am writing AP itself means because just now in the last slide we have proved AP value here. So AP value I can substitute. So hence, in the place of BP, substitute AP. Now 1 AP plus 1 AP is equals to 2 AP. So AP value we have got it in the last slide, that is 4. Substitute 4. To 4 is the 8 centimeter. So this is the length of AB. Next, let us move on to another problem, and these two are theorems, children. Prove that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. 3-mark question, 2019 model question paper and 2020 model question paper they have asked the children. So important theorem, and here I am not going to explain these theorems. I have already clearly explained these two theorems. In description box I will provide the link of those videos. Kindly if you want, go and watch that. Next, 4th problem, prove that the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. 3-mark problem, as in the year 2019 model question paper, 2019 March, 2019 June, 2020 March, 2020 September, 2020 model question paper. See in how many years they have asked. So very important. In this chapter you have only 2 theorems. Definitely every year there will be one problem, one theorem from these 2 theorems itself. Hence practice very well these 2. So definitely in upcoming examination also one theorem you will get it from this, children. And there are no much problems from this chapter. So to here I have completed the problems which they asked in previous year papers. I hope you have understood, and it's a request to those who have not subscribed for my channel, please subscribe and share as much as possible. Thank you.